right, so you want to go directly to the listing agent to see a home. I'm showing you on the 3 major portals where to find that information. Now, prior to the current and previous lawsuits that are going on between Zillow and Compass and God knows who else at this point, it was very difficult on sites like Zillow to find the listing agent information. A lot of buyers thought this little button that said contact agent or request a tour sent them to the listing agent. I can't tell you how many times prior to these lawsuits I would get calls from buyers that were standing in front of one of my listings asking me where I was at, and I'm like, who are you? And they were like, oh, we already sent the request and we set it for 2 p.m. today. And I was like, unfortunately, that didn't come to me. That went to another agent who paid Zillow thousands of dollars a month to be the agent that got recommended to them. And for whatever reason, the email didn't go through or whatever happened, who knows. But you could talk to any agent and they've all will tell you the same thing. If they've had listings, they've had that same call. Well, since the lawsuit, it is now a little bit easier on Zillow's site to find the listing information, which is by law, they always had to disclose who was the listing broker. They didn't always put your name or your contact phone number. But now it's very clear, and it's right under the photo here under this. This is my listing, but if I go to any listing on Zillow, the realtor who has it listed for sale or real estate agent is listed there. So it's easy to contact them. Now this is great if you're not looking to work for a buyer agent and you want to call the agents directly and set up those times. That is very doable now, right? So that's very helpful in that situation. Back in the day, it was buried all the way down at the bottom and nobody knew to scroll all the way down here to find that agent's information. And it many times did not have our phone number. It would have just said LPT Realty, and then you would have to go to LPT's Realty, try to find the listing and try to find the agent that way. Here on Realtor.com, pretty much the same thing. They do have my information here somewhere, I believe. Let's see if we can find it. Now this is pre-filling my information, which is my old email address, by the way. If I submit this, this is not coming to me. Here it is. So it has my name, but it only has my brokerage's main office line, which you could still get to me that way, but they're gonna have to look me up and then send you the information later. So they're still making it a little difficult to find the listing agent. I can promise you if you fill out the information here, it's gonna go to an agent that pays not only a monthly fee, but probably a referral fee as well, which is also another big thing that has come out. We now have to disclose these referral fees. Before, nobody knew that we were paying 30, 25, 35, now 40%. Zillow's asking 40% of a referral fee for any buyer or seller that they send us. That is now a new form in California that has to be disclosed to the buyer when you write an offer. So I think it's good. I'm all for transparency. I always told my buyers when I would get a referral from these third-party sites. Now, I do not pay Zillow and I do not pay Realtor.com, but I do have some other portals that I don't pay any fees to, but I pay a referral fee upon completion of a sale. I've always told the buyers up front, this is, how this works and how much I'm paying out of the compensation that I receive at close. And then let's go to Redfin. Again, this request a showing or start an offer would go straight to a Redfin agent. They are a broker, right? And my information is somewhere on here. Let's see if we can find it. Right here. So they do provide my contact information as well as my email. A lot of buyers don't want to make a phone call. They want to start off with going to an email and inquiring about the property. So there you have it. So now it's a little bit easier on these sites to find the listing agent if that's the route you want to go. If you want to discuss this more in detail or want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit subscribe and like this video. And again, if you have any questions or want to reach out to me, I'm available, 760-464-8138. Thanks for watching, and make it a great day. And as always, clients before compensation.